You say it's live streaming, but I'm on your thing and it's not.
10 seconds delay.
Also, you have to refresh.
Yeah, we have to refresh. Also, wait for 10
I've only
seconds.
just turned it on.
Yeah, 10 seconds delay. Oh,
Yes,
it depends on the continent you're in as well, so maybe 20 seconds.
Change the fucking picture.
Give me a sec. I'm not yet ready. It's still perfect. I need to prepare my intro music.
He's just a knob. That's just it.
Still.
No, not that video. This one.
See what I mean?
Why, hello there. Here's our first viewer. Okay, I got my intro music ready.
Again, I just don't understand why he makes them noises.
Recently I started doing that because of what was it again?
No, you've been doing that the whole time I've known you.
No, not like. Well, okay, I'll be honest, it kind of is, but. Oh, we have a request here saying change the picture. Wonder what that means. Can you
Hey, Stealth Ninja.
Oh, wait, I'm gonna have to type it to him. Can you
right, Stealth Ninja.
specifically describe it?
God
Can
damn it.
you specifically describe it? That's just, there's a lot of pictures on the screen, as you can tell. So I don't really know what you mean. Oh, look at that sound. Adorable.
Shut up.
Nope. Can't find it. I'm not sure what it's talking about. Like, I'm not sure what this guy, I don't know what he means. Like, I'm trying to find this picture.
Fighting herds. What the hell is that?
Huh?
On the thing, it says the fighting them's fighting.
Oh, that's an
herds.
advertisement for, the game that I'm talking about.
Oh.
The Indiegogo.
I think there's a problem with Steam at the moment. Twitch.
Wait, you keep blaming Twitch.
You know, I've
Everything, if
you know
anything
what I'm like
that
with
happens, you say Twitch.
Look how cute that picture is. What is that in the background of my picture?
Of your I just took like a random Hearthstone background and then I just slapped it in.
Wow.
Yeah, and he decided to use that.
It's transparent, remember?
Yeah, no, I could have just sent you the white one. I did send you the white one, actually.
Hey there, Stealth Ninja. Stealth Ninja.
Welcome to. I'm gonna try and get 8 feet to change the picture.
Okay, then. Oh, what did you? Which one? Just describe
One
it.
of my fucking OC. You
Oh, your
fucking
OC.
asshole.
What's wrong with it? I can see your OC there. Your OC is there, so I got it right.
I hate you.
Like what? You mean this one, or you want that one?
10-second delay.
Oh yeah. Let's just flip it between each other. Hey there, Kevster.
Stop making that noise! I will kick you in the balls.
Please do.
Oh yeah, I like that when you do it. Like, oh, sorry.
Oh god. Okay,
What the hell are you doing?
Hey,
with
did you know there's a fetish for that? No, literally, there is some people who wants that to happen. Yeah, I don't even know. Yeah, I don't even.
Oh, that's a better picture.
There you go. See, much
I
better.
guarantee it'll be changed by the time we actually
Yeah,
start.
look.
No, don't think about that. I wasn't planning about that at all. I wasn't thinking about that. No. Why would you think like that?
Shannon,
Yeah.
I was editing that stuff that we did yesterday,
Yeah.
the Castle Crashes, and it got to the bit where I started like spamming the buttons,
Yeah.
and you completely freak out.
Wait, what?
It's so funny because
Oh, you'll have to wait to see that. They've added a new mode to Castle Crashes. We're literally calling it button mash because that's all you do.
it was just so funny because I started button mashing and he started freaking out.
Like, can I watch that when you release it?
It'll be out tomorrow.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh,
Anyways,
I can't
I got a message from Nostalgic. He said, "I wish we started this podcast later. We'll grocery. He's doing like grocery shopping right now with his parents, and he'll be there soon.
Oh, his parents.
So yeah, I guess we'll just start.
Yeah.
We'll just start right now. So yeah, we're gonna turn on the intro music, and shush.
Can
We'll turn on the intro music and then we'll start. Okay?
No.
You can't hear it, obviously.
No. Fuck.
You have to wait for 10 seconds.
Nah, I've got your freaking stream muted anyway, so I can just hear you guys, so...
And hey guys, and welcome to the live stream podcasting thingamajig called For Friendship Games, Friendship Magic, Equestria Girls 3 podcast.
So professional.
I already reacted to that Licktrickster kid. Just check
Hello
out
there, Super Dark.
Just check out my my channel. You got the joke. Hey, I already reacted to it, Licktrick. 10 seconds delay, I forgot. But anyways, yeah, guys, so, yeah, welcome to the, I already said it, I already said that intro.
Yes.
Yes, so I guess we'll start right away. As you can see, at the bottom corner right there, we are, you should have like 3 guests. We have Shanmo, 995, say hello.
Woo!
Yeah. And we have Aries Bolt, aka Hybrid Ram, aka Violet Arrow.
Why do you have to say all my names? You could just say Violet, like...
Just, just to make sure...
Just be glad he doesn't try and pronounce the Chinese characters as well.
Shush,
Oh,
I don't know the
Japanese.
Chinese. I said I'm not Chinese.
It's not Chinese, it's Japanese.
Oh, sure, I'm confused. Shamo, what have you done? You confused me.
I just broke my mug. Oh, crap.
Okay. And we have Nostalgic Brony. Say hello, Nostalgic Brony.
Hello. Yeah, he's not here.
No, you were supposed to stay quiet. But yeah, anyways, Nostalgic Brony is currently busy at the moment. He is coming soon, hopefully. But yes, he is coming soon.
Anyone else says that normally, and it would be a normal fucking phrase, but you saying it comes across dirty.
Well, shush, no.
Everything he says
It's
does.
normal. Everything I'm saying is normal.
Oh.
You're such a liar.
But yeah, yeah, I will react to Sonic Zombies eventually. Just give me a sec. But anyways, yeah, we're here to talk about our thoughts in Equestria Girls 3 Friendship Games. I didn't say it backwards this time, so that's good. So yes, but before we start, we are this podcast live stream thing is advertising them's Fighting Herds Indiegogo campaign, which is actually looking good right now. It's like 97% done, and that is a good news, especially for the fact that it's like 3 days left. So keep supporting them. If you've already donated to them before, and maybe increase it just a little bit, like maybe just 5 extra. I've already increased mine to 5 extra as well. Yes, I didn't get any benefits from it, but I really want the game to come out. So yeah, but if you don't, if you don't have money or access to any of that, you can spread the word. So yeah, guys, help them out. Lord Foss was one of the helpers in creating this game. So yeah, go check them out. But yeah, with that said, anyone wanna say anything first before we begin?
No, not
Yes.
really. Oh,
Okay then. Start Brony. What about you?
8 feet's a nerd.
Okay, that's actually good one. Okay. Anyways, I guess we'll start.
Also... No, don't worry.
Okay, so anyways, before we start, we have to recognize that Equestria Girls is a marketing campaign for the
Oh, damn
toys.
No,
right.
hell yeah.
Like even the MLP series itself.
The whole of MLP
Considering
is
it was
just
created from a toy line to sell toys, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
the whole thing is just basically an advertisement for toys.
Here, here's a picture of it so that people will know that yeah, this is the toy line and all that stuff in the marketing campaign. So yeah, you get that thing out of the way. But yeah, question though, did it make you want to purchase any of the merchandise?
No,
No.
because the merchandise is ugly as hell. Have you not seen it? It looks horrible. It just makes
Yeah,
I
I
didn't see
have.
it. Don't mention that to me. I saw it.
It's the bow and arrows and everything. It's just so cringeworthy.
Speaking of bow and arrows, did you guys saw that unreleased toy stop motion trailer thing that involves them, making the toys do stop motion, and I don't know what to think about it other than pure horror.
No, I haven't seen that.
You should go.
Neither have I.
Yeah, not sure what to think about it, but I'm not sure why that was a good idea, especially for young audience. Just okay. Just imagine the toys. You know, just look at the faces that they have and just see it moving on their own. No hands. Just okay. Let's just stop. Let's stop that. Okay. Anyways,
You should look into have a career in describing things.
yeah, you know. But yeah. Anyway, Shama, what do you think about the picture?
I don't think words can describe how stupid it is.
Like, what do you mean? Like, they're also marketing obviously the cutie mark, you know, sticker that you put on your face.
Yeah, but why?
We didn't have them.
What do you mean? Nostalgic isn't here yet. He's still making his way here.
I thought you were laughing at my comment. Good.
But okay, then. Anyways, let's move along.
I heard your comment, Aries.
Anyways, let's move along. Let's move along.
What? What's so wrong with it?
What?
My comment.
I think 8 feet didn't hear it.
I didn't
Oh,
hear it.
good. Okay, never mind then.
Okay then. Well, anyways, okay. So now that we got that out of the way, it is like it is a merchandise stunt. Let's show, like, I guess the main attraction, the main character of the movie, and we have such a shimmer. Yeah, such a
No, I
shimmer.
thought you were going to say Twilight then. I was like,
No.
I didn't say she was the main in it.
We're gonna go there later, but first let's mention how everyone. Okay, so just remember, what is everyone's thought of it? You know, such a shimmer for the first time.
okay, right.
Why you sound fucking image?
What?
It's such a shimmer.
Why?
Yeah, this is professional, Sharmo. Shush. Anyways, continue, Aries.
Right, okay, so the thing is,
Oh my fuck.
ever since the first one, I've really liked Sunset Shimmer. I just love her character and thing. And, like, this film has definitely been the best out of all of them for me because she gets such, like, a main... Like, in the second one, she's just kind of getting there, isn't she? She's kind of just understanding what she needs to do for people to accept her. But like, she's actually going into the role she should have had all the way in the beginning before she even started like messing with the human world. That's what she's doing. At least that's what I feel like it is. It's like her making up for what she did.
Yeah, like, I keep hearing people saying that she's, like, represents the element of redemption or forgiveness. Like,
I would say forgiveness because obviously that's the type of thing they go for, isn't it? Like honesty, loyalty.
Yeah.
It would be forgiveness, not redemption.
I believe so, yeah.
But yeah, I think she does. And I like how Twilight's not the main...
The main character and the main focus.
Yeah, but she's still there.
Well, technically, her, as in, you know, Twilight Sparkle, the one that we know, isn't there.
No, I mean the better Twilight.
Wait, what?
The better Twilight.
Is it season 1 Twilight?
I'm sorry, I really like
Season
the
1
Twilight from their world. She's really, like, she's awesome. I don't even care. Like, I would prefer her over Twilight. Just saying.
Okay. So,
Plus the songs.
oh yes, the songs as well. Especially for that deleted scene songs. Did you guys...
Oh, I haven't. No, I haven't.
You should go check it out sometimes because it's like that. This is what we should have had, but but we didn't, basically. But yeah, currently Nostalgic is not yet online, guys. He is coming soon, hopefully. But yeah, he is coming soon eventually. But anyways, what about you, Sharma? What do you think about? Oh wait. What's this? I got a message. Give me a second. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome. Hurry the fuck up!
He hanged up.
He's coming eventually. He has to prep though. According to this, he has to. Yeah, I'm here now. Yeah, okay, he's already there. Don't worry. He's here. But anyways, okay, let's continue. But Shamu, what do you think about Sunset Shimmer?
I definitely do prefer her character in Equestria Girls 3 compared to the first two. I do agree to that. I love the way she looks now in this one as well.
Oh yes, we'll talk about the redesign later.
But yeah, she does definitely have a more better. Her role is a lot better played out in the third film, definitely.
I think they're really starting to like develop her a lot more, like really get into who she actually is.
Yeah, and you can guarantee there's going to probably be a spin-off series or something.
Yeah.
I think it's
It's coming. It's going to come eventually.
I think it's called Equestria Girls Academy.
Something like I've heard of that. I have heard of it.
That's
Wait,
the
what?
rumored name.
Wait,
Yeah,
what's
I heard
that?
there was a show in development for it.
Like it's a spin-off series of Equestria Girls having their own spin-off series.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I wouldn't be against that.
Yeah, like
Considering you wouldn't have like Twilight in her actual role in that, you'd have Sunset mainly taking the
The
forward
thing
role.
is that I actually enjoy the human like version of them really like quite a lot more.
I will admit I can't. The reason why I do admit I like this Twilight, not because I don't like the the original Twilight, but I mean because that was the first Twilight that we saw in the very first episode. Her personality, I'm talking about her personality.
Yeah. Plus, God,
Yeah.
her design is so good.
I cannot disagree. The design is good, but yeah. But okay, let's go back a little bit further. What do you guys think of Sunset Shimmer? The first time you saw her, as in Equestria Girls 1.
Oh my God, I loved her.
Like, wait, we're talking about the same one,
Yeah,
right?
the original. Yeah,
The original?
I absolutely loved her.
I mean, her,
'Cause-
that person.
Yeah,
Okay, that's interesting. Okay, continue.
you've got to remember that It just reminded me of Mean Girls,
Mean Girls.
like so much. Yeah.
I
That
didn't
typical-
watch Mean Girls or
What?
don't know what that is. Like,
You haven't watched Mean Girls?
Airsball, I was isolated for 9 years in my life. I don't know.
Okay, it's this really awesome like. How would you explain it, Shannon? It's kind of like a chick. It's not a chick flick, is it? Well, it might be,
I think it's considered one.
but it's just so fucked up, and it's just great. But basically, she reminds me of one of the main characters from there. But yeah, I loved her, and plus she was a lot different to all the other like villains we've had because they all just want destruction. Well, I guess she wants destruction.
I was about to say she wanted to take over the fucking pony world.
I guess
Well-
she wanted destruction, but she wanted to like. It was more she wanted to be kind of like noticed rather than like.
I'm not sure about
I didn't get that at
No,
all.
I didn't get that either.
Really?
Nah.
Like, wait,
Oh, okay.
anyway, Airsball,
when
say
she
it on your
was-
part, and then Chamo will say on his part, and yeah, we'll just, I'll say
But yeah,
my
I
part.
really liked her.
Okay, not you, Ambulance, we don't want your opinion.
Oh yeah, I live on a main road now.
But anyways, so Airsball, so you see,
Hello?
Sunset
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, hey guys.
Shimmer. Okay, I cannot even say
No.
the intro anymore, you're already here.
You already did the build-up and it didn't pay off.
I did pay out, no? So yeah, guys, we have a special guest, aka Nostalgic Brony, sponsored by TGN.
Hey guys.
How are you?
I'm good. A little bit shaky right now because I had to hurry to get home and stuff. But
Sorry about that. Sorry for making you hurry up.
that's all right. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, not everything goes according to plan, but at least we're glad that you're here.
Yeah.
Okay then. So I guess so we'll try to bring him up into subject. Let us know what we're talking about right now. As of now, Nostalgic, we're talking about the original Equestria Girls 1, Sunset Shimmer, and our thoughts about that before we go further.
Okay.
So, what do you think about Sunset Shimmer, the first one, the first Sunset Shimmer?
First one, I think Sunset Shimmer. Honestly, I think Sunset Shimmer. I honestly don't know, really. I'm trying to think of words of.
Like, okay, so yeah, we have.
Shall I get you a dictionary?
I mean, like, well, besides she was like evil in the first movie. I mean, like, I haven't watched the first movie since like a couple of months ago, I think. Shoot.
Okay, we kind of put him in the spot, so that's kind of not fair for him.
That's all you do, 8 feet. You put people on the spot.
Hey, I put myself in the spot too. It depends on the situation, of course. In a much
Yeah.
more safer area, of course. A little bit distance safe. But yeah, but anyways, there is Eris Bolt kind of brings up an interesting perspective. Like, usually I keep hearing everyone not liking her and stuff like that, or...
Oh, I loved her. I thought she was great. Like, she was definitely my favourite from the beginning.
The beginning, like, wait, is Sunset Shimmer the one that dragged you into the first Equestria Girls movie, or was it someone else? Or was it because of the fact that ponies are turning to humans? Okay, that's an interesting reaction.
Because you gotta remember, the designs were goddamn awful in the first one.
Okay, I cannot deny.
And you know what I'm like about, like, things that need to be, like, look pretty and stuff. Like, it just... that threw me off. I hated it at that point. But then, the way they portrayed her was amazing. Like, she was really good.
Okay.
And how they developed her from there has just been, like, freaking amazing.
The development, though. Yeah, the development.
And I'm just like,
I do agree with the development. I don't think she was well displayed in the first one, actually.
No, like...
She wasn't that well done, I've got to admit. But I like how different she was, like, towards, like, the others than all of the other, like, villains have been in the main series.
Oh yeah, just to remind everyone, this is before the other villains showed up, you know, the new favorite ones. But back in those days, Sunset, I guess...
It was like, how long? It was like 2 years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, something like that. Like, Sunset was the only one who didn't go all out, destroy the world, even though eventually she did, but not at the beginning, I guess. Like, we kind of see like a nemesis figure, I guess, building up with the character, I guess. Yeah.
Thing is, you gotta remember, really, what she wanted was... I mean, yeah, okay, she went a bit crazy and batshit mental. She probably shouldn't have gone as far as she did. But it was almost like Twilight kind of took her place anyway. So, like, it didn't really...
You have to remember, she was there for a couple of years before Twilight ever arrived. Yeah. So it's not like Twilight came and took her place.
To be fair,
she was already going batshit crazy with power.
To be fair, if anyone's going to be pissed, it should be Twilight.
Yeah, because, you know, basically she is the replacement for Sunset Shimmer.
Like, oh, she's like she's meant to be this, like, all... like, knowing, like, element of, like, magic and shit. But she's not. Like, anyone could technically be her. It was just that she, at that certain point, like, she made that connection, as they put it.
Not just that, she's a replacement for Sunset Shimmer.
She's literally just a replacement. And the thing is, in Why Thinking of Isolation, it doesn't really matter. Like, yeah, she made this bond with, like, her student, but it could have been anyone. It didn't have to be Twilight. It just, like, it was just a coincidence.
No, literally, I do have to agree. It is just a coincidence.
It was just a coincidence, only because the script said so, that she was this, like, she became who she was.
No, it's destiny.
Yeah, if you call a script, it's called destiny. Let's just put it there. It was
said about everything, though.
Yeah.
You could apply that to every single character.
Yeah, I know. But
in fact, not just the show, it could be any franchise if you're going to go that far with it.
Oh, yeah, I know. And that's the thing, like, that's all everything always is. It's just because the script tells them.
If you apply to other, like, very well-known things like Harry Potter, he's the chosen one because the script says so.
It could have been Neville. Let's not go into that, but...
I mean, yeah, if you're going to go back down to like, that specific, it doesn't really matter then.
No, I know. It's just the fact that it didn't have to be her. It could have been Sunset. The thing is, it could have been Sunset. Like, she could have had everything she wanted.
If she never, went rogue, we could be seeing Sunset as Twilight, basically.
Yeah, but the thing is, Sunset is basically what could have happened to Twilight if she wasn't so kind of... if she hadn't found them friends.
Oh yeah, wait, this is an interesting topic for later.
So it's
I have that up ready. But anyways, continue.
It's almost like Sunset. They're basically like polar opposites of each other. So they're like parallels of each other.
No, literally, they are parallels to each other.
They are literally parallels to each other. And the thing is, Sunset is basically what could have happened to Twilight. And I think that's what they were going for. And it's just one of the things where you've got two characters that they want the same thing, but they're the complete opposites in personalities.
Personally, I think if we're going to say they're total polar opposites, I think Moondancer is a better candidate for that one.
Okay.
Okay. It is interesting.
If we're going to go down to that route, yeah. Moondancer would be, but then you've got... thing is with Sunset is she actually followed the same route
In a way.
Moondancer just kind of she wasn't anything to do with Celeste or anything.
Like here's the thing though, the more I don't think it could have been like a Moondancer thing, but more of a Twilight going the same route as Moondancer rather than Moondancer, or what would have happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. But anyways, let's keep going and let's talk about let's go right on ahead about the new design anyways. So not this picture, we already done that.
Man, you guys have a lot more to talk about than I do.
Don't worry, like you just dropped in. You just dropped in.
The only thing is I'm literally just thinking of it on the spot. This is what I do. Like, I review things anyway, so it just comes to my head and I just kind of roll off.
And I'm just reacting off of Aries, I'll be honest.
That's what he always do. That's what you always do.
And I'm trying to memorize what happened in the first 2 movies over here.
So don't worry, we'll talk about the third movie right now. So yeah, I guess this is one thing that everyone does know. Sunset Shimmer's new design. What can you guys think about that? Let's start with, I don't know.
I need to get it up.
Okay, so I'll just start with Sunset Shimmer's design first. Okay. So the first time
that one. Okay.
I've seen Sunset Shimmer's design, I will have to say that at first, it felt like it feels new, literally. It is a new design, obviously, but I just can't put on the fact that it is kind of similar yet different at the same time. The jacket, I guess that's what it makes it out of, and her design looks simple. It looks simple that you can easily recognize it.
I think the whole point was.
I think compared to all the designs we've seen from Rarity being really over the top, it is nice to see a simple look again.
Yes.
I think the point was because you've always got in the first one she's quite obviously she's meant to be the horrible one, and then obviously in number 3 she's meant to be kind of the good as it is, and I think what they did was they just made it lighter and stuff, more simple to defy the fact that she was meant to be she was basically meant to be Twilight to the main series.
Or here's another easier explanation: easier to animate.
Yeah. If you're gonna be practical about this, it was about the animation, which I have a whole thing to talk about the animation because seriously, the animation was so weird in this version. I don't
My name is a power. But yes, the designs in the first one was stiff. At least now, in the future iterations, you can actually see them flow properly, and I like that.
The thing with the animation for the third one was that at the beginning it was shit, and then it got better. I'm sorry, did you see them walking and stuff?
No, their hands! What's wrong with their hands?
Oh, it was the hands and the leg movements.
Seriously. The arms!
It was the leg movements when they walked, especially when Twilight walked. It was so stiff, and I was like, are you actually serious? You've animated for years. You've used these models before, and it was the worst. It was generally
for the credits of the animators, this is kind of the first time they're using this type of rig. Remember, they're using a flash animation, stuff like that, and yes, they got good with the pony models, but at that moment, this was kind of the first time when they were using Equestria Girls rigs in Flash. So
why are they using Flash though? That's why.
Well, I have to say
it doesn't make any sense to me. You're this massive company and you're using Flash.
Okay, I guess it's a choice. I'm not really sure
the thing is, but does it?
It works. I don't know. I like this. I don't know. For some reason, I like the flow of it in Flash. I'm not saying that I've seen the hand-drawn versions or the traditional versions, but for what it is right now, I say it works.
Yeah. See, I don't. The thing is, it works because it's for kids. That's what I'm putting it down to.
Yeah, I cannot deny that MLP in general is for kids. That is until they didn't expect something to happen out of that. We already know what happened to that story, so we don't have to, we don't have to talk about that part. That's gonna be a long discussion.
I you know what I'm like with animation. I'm very picky, and I generally dislike anything that's kind of.
But this is why I don't. Related?
No, it's not because it's Flash. It's because they're this massive company and they had other ways of using it. They never used to use Flash the whole time. They used to use half Flash and then half another program, but they don't do that anymore. And it's Why? Why not? Like
I don't know. Like maybe it's more of a. I guess I can kind of compare it to like, nowadays in the gaming industry, they still try to rehash the same engine, but when it's time to switch to the new consoles or something like that, they have to literally get used to a new form of engine basically. So they have to relearn everything that they like. In fact, I remember that in Civilization I changed some codings a bit here and there sometimes. I compared it to Beyond Earth's coding, and it still has the same language. It still mentions aliens as barbarians. They even still have the religion word, even though there is no religion in the game. So basically, it's like rehashing, basically. So basically, it's something like that kind of. They want to try out, I guess, something new. Maybe that could be the reasoning. But who knows? Any reason can apply.
True.
So yeah, but anyways, what about you, Jesse? Nostalgic Brony? TGN? Okay, we're talking about the design of Sunset Shimmer.
Yeah, we got onto Civ somehow.
Don't worry, sorry, forget about that part. But anyways, continue.
Yeah, I mean, I just gotta agree with everyone else. I mean, I think the design of Sunset Shimmer in this movie actually looks smoother than like the first movie and stuff.
And it's easier to the eyes, right?
Yeah, much easier. So yeah.
Oh yeah, I do have one thing to mention though. Like, what's with the transparent parts of her clothing?
Like, a fashion choice.
I guess so. It is a fashion choice, I guess. But yeah, but anyways, okay, now we got all that done. Let's go to the movie now, and let's talk about, I guess, what actually draw people into, to the movie. But watching the end of Rainbow Rocks, we kind of got a glimpse of a possible, a new character called. Actually, there's many names for this character. We'll just go with a simple name called Twilight. So yeah, we got Twilight. Well, not just any Twilight. We actually got human Twilight, science Twilight, side Twilight, freaking everywhere. We got ambulance. Thank you very much.
I'm sorry.
No. That was a good moment. That was a nice. But anyways,
don't make fun of me.
But yeah, anyways, science, human Twilight, whatever you want to call it. Everyone was gushing when she, revealed herself in the end credits, because that question has been said over and over again.
Yeah.
What about the
it's the
Parallels?
possibility of her, but would they ever actually meet?
And not just that, what about the other Parallels? Like, what happened to them? Like, the parallel of Sunset, the parallel of Twilight.
She killed her, let's be frank. There's no other Sunset.
I beg to differ. I know some.
I guarantee there'll be another Equestria Girls movie where they will address that.
I don't want to say anything, but just ignore that part right now. Not saying that I know what's.
The thing is, you just with the other Sunset, you've got to wonder what actually happened, because obviously there is another one.
There's another one out there, but
you never know. She might actually be part of the other school. You just never get to see her.
Yeah, but actually, no. Wait. Let's save this part for later, because there is some interesting information in that, but do not want to say anything right now. We'll just skip that part right now. But anyways, let's focus on this world's Twilight. And how she kind of... Because here's the thing though, this is clearly Season 1 Twilight. But...
no, I don't think so.
Okay, I mean, disagree. Season 1 Twilight...
I'd say pre-Season 1 Twilight, actually.
Actually, no, wait, okay, here's the thing though. This is Season 1 Twilight who went in a different direction. Not literally Season 1 Twilight, but I mean Season 1 Twilight first, and then she moved on to a different direction. Because remember, if this was really Season 1 Twilight, she isn't supposed to act kind of, right now we have to mention that she actually acts a little shyer compared to, the original Twilight.
That's very true.
Oh.
Yeah, in fact, she actually acts like... someone actually made a Photoshop of it. I actually have the picture right up here right now. We were expecting her to be like a nemesis.
The stream's just not changing.
No, it's 10 seconds delay.
No,
Yeah.
I mean, I need to refresh it then. Okay,
Oh,
it's
okay.
Yeah.
just
Okay.
Never mind.
But anyways, originally, people were expecting her to be this, a badass science character, equivalent with Princess Twilight's
That
magic
fucking
abilities.
picture of her in that science. Oh my god.
Oh my.
But instead, we actually got,
I
some
think on
people,
the right looks pretty adorable.
some people actually sees her as a Fluttershy Twilight kind of thing.
No.
Now, don't worry, this is before watching the movie, okay? But anyways, this is during the previews where people saw.
That's such a cute picture.
Yeah, I guess. But yeah.
So it just sounds
Oh yeah, do not click on that link. That's a bot. It could send you anywhere in the internet. Don't trust that. But anyways, thank you for reminding me. AC twitched. But yeah, what is this? Someone is sending me a message in Skype. Is it? No wait, that's hello. Should I click on this picture, Aries, or should I show it?
Yeah. What?
Oh, that's adorable.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm gonna save that. Sorry. Back to the podcast. But anyways, people were not expecting this Twilight to be, somehow similar. They were expecting this Twilight on the left for her to be, this badass science character equivalent of the magic usage of Princess Twilight. But instead, we got the one on the right-ish. Not the same, but she is shyer than, compared to Season 1 Twilight. But I can see Season Twilight going in that route, Yes, she focused on studying and all the science stuff. But in that moment of isolation, with, not having friends at all, I can see her developing in the future to somehow similar to what, not similar, but literally the Twilight that we have right now. Human Twilight, the one that we have right now. I can see that happening. But yeah, what were you guys expecting? What you guys were expecting from this Twilight, anyways? Like, let's start.
I don't really know what to expect going in for Twilight. To be honest, I think I was expecting more like Season 1 than anything else.
I don't know, I was just expecting just a nerd, basically. This is pretty much how I'd put it. I don't know how else to put it, really.
What about you, Jesse?
She was just a nerd.
Well, I had to agree with was it Violet over here?
Yeah.
Oh, alright. I have to agree with Violet. I was pretty much expecting like the old nerd style Twilight in this one too. So.
Oh yes.
I mean, it just fits her. I mean.
But that's.
That's what I think.
Sorry about that. I'm still getting used to this. But continue.
Oh no, that's pretty much it.
Okay, sorry about that. But anyways,
I just think like, especially because it was obviously science instead of magic, that it kind of like fitted that she was a bit more kind of inward, as it were, like a bit more to herself, because that's what like the stereotype for science is, really.
Nah.
Whereas like magic is a little bit different. It's got a little bit of a different like vibe and stuff.
And not just that, they're in a world with no magic, so the development should be different.
That.
So,
Yeah.
Well, not anymore, but
not anymore, yes. But that would be actually that would be an interesting episode in the spin-off, right? Just think about it, like Human Twilight or Science Twilight, whatever you want to call her,
combining science and magic.
Researching that. Yeah, it's research. Not just that.
How to
Equestria
combine
in general.
cell phones with magic.
Oh yeah, so.
How to get YouTube in Equestria.
Yes.
We already
YouTube
got
in
that
Equestria.
number one.
Oh yes. Nostalgic Brownie, go start spreading your influence in that market.
Alright. We'll do.
I will not stream this on YouTube because I do not trust YouTube, but I will upload it maybe. But anyways, here's one thing that I kind of want to mention. Everyone keeps saying, yeah, like this is... Okay, so in the movie, we got Season 1 Twilight who developed into the Twilight that we know right now. But then that's another interesting question. Wasn't that already tackled in the original episodes of Moon Dancer? Like, isn't that what... Like, the thing is, if you compare the two, Science Twilight is a little bit more, a little bit, yeah, like both...
Same glasses.
Yeah, same...
Sort of similar.
Okay, there's a little bit slant on the whites. No, there's some bits different, but it's kind of similar. But that's the thing, though. Moon Dancer is a little bit more aggressive, while Science Twilight is a little bit more, shy. while he was trying to, mention the fact that Moondancer was supposed to be Twilight, yet we got the Twilight on this other side, which is the Shy Twilight.
The thing is, if you think about it, all three of them are kind of like in different, like they're parallels to each other.
That is, yeah, like the environment is different. That's one thing that we have.
Yeah, they're all different circumstances. They're all basically what could have happened.
So I think
if something was a little bit different in each one.
I think one major difference, though, between obviously Equestria Girls 3 Twilight and Moondancer that we have to remember is Moondancer actually had the opportunity to have friends but got blown off by Twilight, whereas the other
basically
Equestria Girls Twilight, whereas Equestria Girls 3 just didn't have them to begin with. So that's why I think she comes off across more aggressive. Moondancer does.
Oh, actually, that is a good point. That is a good point. Like, yeah, that's true. Moondancer did have the opportunity to gain friends, but instead was kind of like rejected in some, in that manner. While Science Twilight never experienced or nor even gotten the chance to get friends. So yeah, that's interesting. But then that's another thing. What about Sunset Shimmer? Like, well, we know she is like a parallel to Twilight.
Again, I think you've got something completely different there, because in the first Equestria Girls, it wasn't that she didn't have a chance to make friends. She was just incredibly mean straight off, not even interested in the fact.
Oh, wait. Okay, I think here's the thing, though. Sunset Shimmer was like Sunset Shimmer was supposed to be Twilight if she went all on, power, magic, and just, all out, selfish reasons, stuff like that. While we have Moondancer, who had a chance, but never got it. Science Twilight, who never had the chance.
I think she was too shy as well.
Yeah, that is true. I guess it's also a matter of her. Obviously, we have the season 1 personality developing into the Twilight that we know, the shy one. But yes, there is like 4 parallels here. If you think about, actually, wait, 5 parallels in general. Or is it 4? I'm confused now.
Many parallels.
Okay, we have Moondancer Twilight. We have Science Twilight. We have Sunset Shimmer Twilight. And we have Princess Twilight. Am I missing anyone else?
Oh, yeah.
That's it. That's 4.
Okay, good. There's 4 of them.
Give it another season. We'll have another one.
Oh, God. Especially after the... Oh, God.
Don't talk about it.
Okay, we'll just forget about.
Did you see my message that I sent you?
I saw your message. Shh! Don't mention it. Don't mention it.
I told you. I fucking told you.
Yeah, like I was. Okay. Shh.
I've known for years, and I was waiting for it. And I'm like,
Shamo, shh! Do not mention it to Shamo. No. Shh.
Mention what?
Be patient, Shamo. Be patient. Future.
You understand when you see it.
You'll understand eventually.
About a certain episode.
Yes, it's a certain episode.
Just give me the number and I'll tell you if I've seen it.
The new one.
What, the one...
Yesterday.
Oh, never mind.
Okay. Okay, forget about that part. We'll just continue, okay, guys? Okay. But anyways, Okay, with that out of the way, there is another... I'll save this for the next time. But that's the thing, though. Yes, in the end, Equestria Girls 3, she... I'll go with that part later. But right now, everyone was expecting Science Twilight to be like, the outright villain, right? In fact, they were thinking of her, actually taking on Sunset Shimmer head on. In fact, that's what the trailers and the previews were kind of implying originally.
I don't know, I never saw them.
Yeah, you didn't see it. But,
Neither did
the way how the trailer showed, it appeared that they were literally going face to face, especially for the fact of these characters that I don't even remember. In fact, let me show you this picture. Does anyone remember the nemesis opposites of the main 6? The Crystal Prep characters. Anyone know?
There was 1 or 2 that did stand out more than the others. Definitely.
Was there?
I think there was the really hyperactive one with green hair I liked.
Oh my god, she's a mix between Pinkie Pie and Vinyl. Like, it was so
some people
ridiculous.
I know, it's hilarious. And then there was the one that was just like a really bland version of Pinkie with the way she explained everything.
No,
Wait, what was the one that was like, what was it? Sour Sweet, who was one minute she was.
Okay, wait. Let me mention the names. Okay, anyways, the yellow. Okay, I cannot. Okay, the one who is sarcastic or
Yeah, that one.
keep switching is sour sweet.
Those-
The one who's just straightforward, just saying things blatantly, is sugarcoat.
Quite ironic.
Lemon Zest is the characters you guys are talking about, the Vinyl Scratch, a Pinky hybrid.
Hybrids, blend. All hybrids I own.
Okay, so Indigo Zap is like the Rainbow Dash of the group, and Sunny Flare is the rarity.
Say the one before Sunny Flare. What was her name?
Indigo Zap.
I can't. No, that doesn't sound right.
I'm sorry, but that's the name of it.
It doesn't sound very. Oh.
Hey,
Indigo Zap.
they're trying to market their toys, okay? They have to figure out a name.
The ugly. God,
They could
ugly
have got a
toys.
better name than Indigo Zap.
The toys are ugly as shit. They still haven't figured out how to make toys.
Oh.
Like, let's just be honest.
Actually, here is some interesting improvements in the toy division. Recently, I have no idea what they're planning on this, but there's currently rumors going on about this picture showing up. I have to say, they look adorable. These toys are an absolute improvement, but that raises a question: why make these toys? Like, you guys will not see it right now, but maybe
Oh my god, they're so cute.
they are adorable.
No, I tell you what they are.
Oh!
Okay, they do pony versions. They're called squishies.
Oh,
Right.
so quiet.
Have you heard of them?
No, I haven't heard the squishy
Okay.
word.
Okay, so the squishies, they're really cute, chibi versions of the ponies. That's what they are.
But that's the thing though.
They are an improvement.
It's the same. It's the same style, but a different material used.
So wait, you
It
can
looks
squish
like
them?
it look. Maybe I don't know. Obviously, I can't tell by just the picture.
Yeah, but I mean, in that genre of toys, usually can you like pinch them?
Yeah.
Something like
Yeah, they're kind of cute. They're kind of squishy. I have one
I
on my
know.
desk.
that. Okay, so but judging by this picture, what's your favorite chibi character here?
Oh, I think that's kind of obvious for me, isn't it?
I can't figure. I know I should go for my favorite characters, but at the same time, I mean, just the toy in general, the way how they look.
Oh, Rarity always. Like she's
Okay.
always got really good designs for me.
What about you, Nostalgic Brony?
Are we choosing favorite ponies over here, or?
No, not
No, just
favorite.
Which one do you prefer the look of? Is just what he's asking.
Oh, I don't know. I think maybe more of like a Pinkie Pie for me.
Yeah, okay, I can see her. Yeah, I can see her like that. She's adorable. What the hell? But what about you,
Yeah.
Shannon?
I wanted to bring up what Mistlepal said. What the fuck's with Rainbow's hair? With that blue thing in the back?
What
Oh,
the
she's
fuck?
wearing.
That's the rest of her hair.
That's the rest of her hair.
Oh, that looks horrible.
Yeah, well they do that, don't they?
Yeah,
They've got
but-
to make some like ugly.
Well, nothing is perfect in the world. But anyway,
Yeah.
Shamu, what do you decide?
I'd
What
have
do
to say, out of all those, I really like the look of Applejack.
Okay, Applejack then. And me, to be honest, this is not one of my favorite characters, but for the looks of it, I'm gonna go for Rainbow Dash.
Really?
Yeah.
I have a funny thing about Rainbow Dash toys. They always look really shit.
Because they can't get the fucking hair right for the multicolor.
Yeah,
That's
it's difficult to reproduce, I guess.
Hey, can I say something?
Yes.
Applejack's actually got the right coloured hat.
Huh?
She has the
I
right
know.
coloured hat.
Don't know why. Whenever they've done the Applejack toys in the past, they've always made the hat a really weird color.
Like blue, or they just don't give her one.
Yeah.
But hey, but that raises interesting questions. Why make a chibi version of them?
Because chibis are cute and they know they sell.
Yes, that is true, but then that also raises another question.
No, it doesn't.
The thing is, not just this, Aries. It's not just a picture that just showed
Maybe
up.
because it's better than the regular human form.
I will
toy.
agree, that is true, but...
Maybe because it's better than what they currently fucking produce for the toys.
Okay, here's the thing though.
You do
That-
realise that there's a lot of chibi pony stuff, so they obviously know that they sell because a lot of people buy them.
But, okay, here's the thing though. Here's an interesting question though.
No,
Before-
stop.
Shay, English is not my main language, okay? I'm staggering, okay?
I want to be. I'm sorry. I want to be honest here. I think the regular versions of the toys, the pony human toys, in my opinion, I think they look more kind of like Barbies.
Yeah,
know?
they.
Yeah.
No,
Monster
I'll tell you what-
High.
No, no. What they are, they're Monster High / like brats kind of thing.
Just they're trying to compete
Do you know
with
what
that.
brats are?
Yeah, I know.
Are brats still a thing?
My cousin used to play
Or am I
those
just
stuff.
showing my age?
But
What?
yeah, but that is an interesting question though. Before this image was released, they tweeted this out as a teaser for something. Okay, so we got the picture. Okay, that's adorable and stuff. But then some people started asking, why did they make this? Are they planning on making the spin-off series chibi-fied versions of them? Like, what do you guys think
they're
about?
just making more toys because they know.
Yeah, I was about to say you're thinking way too much into this one, 8 feet.
I'm not the only one thinking about this. Okay, everyone else.
Okay,
is
they're thinking
about
way
that.
too much into it.
But okay, we'll that's rumor section. We'll just leave it off for now. But right now, one thing I am kind of complaining: where the hell is Sunset Chibi?
There's never any
Like, look at they look so good now. Give me a Sunset one, and maybe
Hey.
Okay, we'll just forget about the toys now, even though they look adorable. But okay, moving on. Okay, so we talked about the Nemesis, or should we not talk about them because they are kind of does anyone remember them?
Who?
The Nemesis.
Oh, I didn't really care about them.
The only one. They're one-dimensional.
Can I say something about
Yes.
the magic?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay. I love the way that the magic was materialized, or is that just me?
Wait, which magic are we talking about here?
The when she was draining the magic.
Which magic?
Like, I mean, draining magic, wings magic,
Yes.
Yes.
portal magic. Which magic?
The draining of the magic.
Okay,
the
there
way
you go.
the way it was materializing, so you could actually see it.
Wait. Yes, I will talk to you. I will watch Sonic Zombies. Okay,
Oh
guys.
my!
Anyways, continue.
I just really liked the
Oh,
way
boy.
that what.
Like the way how the magic drains.
Yeah,
like,
they
visually.
materialized it so well. Like
Oh.
the way they made it look, because they could have done such a terrible job. Let's be honest.
Here's something though.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the whole? Because I really like the idea of them transforming now, not just with the music,
But with outright their personalities or their
Yeah.
true selves.
When they're
being
showing
themselves,
the
but they
true.
naturally transform being themselves.
Yeah, I like
There will be some very awkward moments when they do that stuff, kind of stuff.
Yeah, well, guaranteed. It's
Guaranteed.
going to get to the point where they're just literally just going to be pony version for forever. Because if they just be themselves all the time, they're fucked.
Well, not really. Like, Rainbow Dash is is an athletic person. So, yes, she gets to athletic stuff. That doesn't mean she's showing her loyalty. Well, kind of ish, depending on the team. But what about Fluttershy? She's always kind. So yeah, she's gonna have wings all the time. Rarity,
It's more
she
when,
wears dresses.
I think it's more when they're showing their kind of excitement toward their
The passion.
chosen, their chosen thing, their chosen element or whatever.
The element. Wait, so that's the question though. If you're gonna face someone like a big boss or something like that, you're gonna have to show your element to take them out. Like, this is just a future endeavor, but if you're gonna,
Yeah, but they do that anyway, don't they? Like, let's be honest.
nah, I guess. But yeah, but anyways, the magic part is, well, that's the thing though. It's vague. It's vague enough for them to just say, okay, this moment, this episode or this plot device is, it's the right moment to say, oh, it's just magic. That's why it just happens. But
It's a big cop out.
really wish there's like some rules, limitations.
No, there's never rules with magic. It's a big cop out.
Magic is a big cop out. Just to let you know, like in everything, magic is literally just the worst cop out you'll ever get.
At least there is some, there is some.
The thing is, with science, you can be like, oh, because of this, this, and this. Like, you actually have information back up.
Proof.
Because magic is a fiction thing and made up. There's no
That's why
rules.
it's got to be. They can do pretty much anything now with Science Twilight. I've got evidence for this, and magic helps support it.
Yeah.
Really wish they would like go like, nah, that's a children's show. So it is a children's show to begin with, so we can't really go further than that. Oh, who knows? Maybe the next spin-off series is gonna be more for grown-ups. Who knows? But
Doubt it.
nah, I guess so. But yeah, but anyways, let's see. Oh yeah, this is something that I'm not sure if everyone is looking forward to, but we need to talk about this character. So guys, what do you think about, where's the picture of her? I really just, oh there you go. What do you think about Principal Sitch? Or whatever her name is.
Fuck her. There's my answer for that.
Nostalgic.
Okay,
Nostalgic, what do you think about it?
She is.
But wait, okay, so how about this? Look in her perspective.
She is a
Fucking
bitch.
students.
Okay, wait. Let's think about it in her perspective. Forget the blackmailing part. But let's think about it in her perspective. I know it's horrible to say such words, but I have to mention this. What kind of reaction is that? You are seeing human beings, human teenager, whatever, or young adults, I don't know, growing wings, and the way how you react to is, oh, that's cheating. We need to focus on reputation. You're not.
But
One
all
thing.
the other characters they could have chose from, they decided to make a completely new one.
Eris, what is it?
she has Twilight as a student. Do you really expect her to be surprised by anything? Like
Anything.
I
Even-
can guarantee that the stuff that Twilight does in her experiments is like nothing compared to that.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
everything-
this is like nothing compared to her experiments. Like, come on, let's just be a bit real here.
like Trammel calls a lot of people who hates that.
That bitch.
Yeah. But also, like, that's the thing. The way how she reacted to something unnatural is so cringeworthy.
Yeah, exactly. So wouldn't it
I've
have
got an
made
idea.
more
Here's the. I'll give you why. Hasbro.
I still can't even understand it in Hasbro's terms. I don't.
No, I can.
I just think it would have been a lot more sensible if they had for example, what was her name?
Who? Like, describe it. Like, describe person, face, color.
From the season 5 opening.
Season 5 opening.
Think about it. Antagonist.
Oh, this. Wait. Anyone spoil from that at that point? Or have I already seen it? Season 5 opening.
I think we've all seen it.
Jesse, have you seen it yet?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Good.
Oh
So,
my
continue.
But having someone like her be, for example, like the head of the school would have been a little bit better, in my opinion.
Who was she? I can't remember. You got to.
He was the one who was on
Starlight Glimmer.
and taking the fucking cutie marks and all that.
Starlight
bullshit.
Glimmer.
That's-
Oh, her.
Having
Who
someone
is-
like her who's actually, it would have made a little bit more sense than having like an ordinary random ass person.
But that will confuse the age part of.
I guess, but
Because you remember.
I've seen some young teachers. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah. Who are one of them again? I'm trying to remember who is the. I don't remember seeing much young teachers or any teachers for the matter, except for
True.
Cranky Doodle Donkey.
Oh god.
No, I'm not just talking about like in
Oh,
like show or
yeah,
anything.
I
Like,
remember.
in real life, you can get some really young teachers, so it wouldn't have been that big of a stretch.
But for a principal?
Yeah, I'll be honest. I've seen 20-year-old principals.
Huh. I guess I live in a completely different alien world.
Jeez, I'm really lacking behind.
So wait, Jesse, we want to say something?
No, it's okay. I didn't really have to say anything anyway.
Other than she is just, just.
I think
there.
she's a great fit for the role. To be fair.
But here's one thing that all of us can agree. Almost from all the villains, notice that all the other past villains, we hated and liked them. But for this character, she is hated and not liked in both spectrums. We agree with that?
Oh yeah, there's nothing redeeming about her.
Oh, there's nothing
Yeah.
to do about her, but I like her because she is the villain. Like she is
Yeah, like
completely full.
Like
evil.
she is
Like,
outright villain, not a character that like.
She's not like Sunset Shimmer, who's got a bit of a redeeming quality to her. She's literally just evil. She's like
and-
Tarek.
She's
And
a
not
bitch
just that, like-
because she's there to be a bitch.
And not just
Yeah,
that,
because
like,
she's there. Yeah.
not just that, like Starlight Glimmer, like yes, like she is villain, but at the same time, you kind of have that respect for her of what she was capable of. She lives in a world of magic surrounding her, yet she uses.
But I just
curse.
feel her controlling nature though would have been perfect fit. Or at least there's like the fucking like school suck up. I don't know.
Who knows?
Do you know what I mean? I think she would have fit the role pretty well.
Yeah, but who knows? Like what? I'm not sure what Hasbro is gearing up for future, for future endeavors. But but Principal Stitch kind of fits the job for being one of the most.
And it is the Crystal equivalent to the Crystal Empire. So
I was actually expecting Cadence to be the principal, but no.
Or if they were wanting a villain, Sombra.
Yeah, that is true. Some people were thinking Sombra could have been a not good replacement for. But yeah,
he was all about into slavery and stuff, so I can imagine him treating his students like shit.
Like shit.
Oh god.
Oh, we could have had my favorite villain. Oh my god.
Aw, Senpai.
We're not getting to that.
But wait, who is it then? Sombra or Soren?
No, they're completely different. Okay, my favorite overall is it's Soren. Like no one beats Soren. Like,
Okay, you got the plushie, right?
Huh?
You got the plushie, Soren?
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah, Shannon got it for me.
Aw.
I love that thing so much. But like, my favorite villain is definitely Sombra. Like, there's no competition, man.
Like, okay, hello. Okay,
Hello.
anyways, so sorry about that. But anyways, at first I see Sombra as bland, but after reading the comics, I kind of sympathize with him in some bits. Like, I'm not sure if you guys read the comics, even though it's not super, it's not primary canon, it's secondary canon. But for a foundation for the character, I feel sorry for Sombra.
I feel sorry for him.
Have you read the comics?
I have read a few.
Read them to us.
What about you, Jesse? Have you seen the comics?
I haven't read too many of the comics, but the ones that I have read, I haven't really there wasn't really much mention of Sombra, but more rather like the Queen Chrysalis. It was another comic.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about, but yeah, like I recommend you checking out Zombra's comic. Even though you may not be a fan of him, or maybe you are, go check out that comic. Based entirely on Sombra. It kind of opens up an interesting spotlight for him. But yeah.
All right, let's see.
Okay. So yeah. Okay. So we got principals. Oh yeah. Speaking of Cadence, what do you guys think about Cadence? In her design, the role she plays.
I don't know what to think about that. Compared to some of the other designs we've seen, it didn't look that great.
I will say, on my for me, I don't like looking at her when she's not moving, but when she's moving, it looks smooth.
But if you're talking about the way freaking Cadence looks, shining armor, I can't stand the way he looks.
I don't know, like, I don't know, for some reason.
It just looks so wrong to me.
I don't know, like...
All the males look weird in the designs they've chosen, like the art style.
Except for male tree hugger.
I don't think all of them look that terrible. It's just with him, I can't put my... It doesn't look right.
Is it because of his chin or jaw?
Too stiff.
His hair actually looks too short.
I kind of can agree with that. Did not notice that.
Yeah, it just put me off of it.
But, okay, so... I don't know, like, I wasn't bothered by Shining Armor's looks. And speaking of Shining Armor, we're gonna get back to another topic later for Flash Entry.
No, now.
Now, wait, we still need to talk about Cadence.
Why? Why?
Cadence
why is
first,
he not,
and
why?
then Flash, okay?
No.
God damn it, what have I got myself into?
There's not much to talk about Cadence, to be fair, though.
Okay.
It's just
I
a
think
design.
she was way too stiff and just generally just flat as a character.
She's just being Cadence.
Yeah, basically. Damn it.
Except for the latest episode, which we will not talk about yet. For Shamu, of course.
Yay.
You're dragging us back, bro.
I'm dragging you back.
But anyway, because we have, but anyways. Okay, you know what? I kind of can agree. Let's move to Flash. God damn it. Okay, so
Not much to say
anyways,
about this either.
let's talk about Flash Century, guys. Surprisingly, I started liking him.
Twilight,
Well,
why you deny me?
He wasn't in there enough. Like seriously, what the fuck?
Exactly, there's not much to say about him because he was barely there.
He was
no,
there
no,
once.
Okay, wait, nostalgic. Oh,
I swear it was two or three
wait,
times,
nostalgic. What were you
Was it?
saying?
That picture.
I know.
It's like staring into your soul.
Josh! No, sorry, what are you talking about? What were you supposed to say?
No, I was just talking about when you were bringing up the topic of a Flash Sentry. Ashley mentioned because Twilight was avoiding like Flash Sentry too much. I went like, Twilight, why are you denying me so much? So.
But okay, anyways, let's talk about Flash Entry, okay? Let's talk about Flash Entry.
Okay, since he first came up, I've loved him. I'm not going to deny it. I fucking love him so much. And it's like, why? Why are you denying me him? Why do you deny me the cuteness? Seriously, come on. No, not with the eye, please. It's like, come on.
Staring into your soul.
Thing is, he'd be so much better for Science Twilight.
I don't know.
Like, yeah.
I know what you guys. Okay. Anyways, okay. Sorry. I have a shipping sense. I have a ship canon in my head right now. Okay, but not Flash Entry. But I can't see that happening in the future, especially with what Hasbro is trying to do. But anyways, okay. Let's talk about Flash Entry in the movie. So okay, after watching the movie, okay, originally when I first saw him bump into Science Twilight, I was like, oh, here we go again. But then that moment of, Side Twilight, whatever you want to call her, just outright ignoring him. For some reason, that's when I started to say,
It's not as forced now.
It's not forced. It doesn't feel, I guess that's the point. It doesn't feel forced.
Well, yeah, because Twilight just went, all right, walk off. And Flash wasn't like, Flash was a little confused, but he wasn't like.
He was a bit like, pushy. Oh, Twilight, and then he was like, oh, like you could see the look on his face, like it was so sad thing. He was like, oh.
Well, okay. I guess here's the thing though. Because originally when we first saw Flash Entry, he was, I don't know, like his personality is just outright, cop out. It's, you kind of, this is expected. Nothing is going on, and the fact is, I guess his, cop-out nature kind of influenced, our Twilight originally when they first met. Yet, it doesn't, like, okay, number one, he's a different species from you. So I'm not sure what you're thinking at the moment. Either your biology kind of reacted to the human genes, maybe. That could be the reason. And then, eventually that brought, at the end of, Equestria Goes 1, eventually that, her liking for Flash eventually, carried over. But that's mostly isolated in the movie series, not in the main show.
Or it could be that it doesn't matter, the show's really on about, you don't judge people by like their personalities and all that. Everyone's different and all that. And then they're basically continuing that onto like Equestria Girls, where it doesn't matter what you are.
It's not racist, it's species.
Which is both a good thing and a bad thing. Good, because you shouldn't judge people bad, because god damn, you're different species, that's a bit weird.
I know, it's pushing it a little bit, but I think kids really won't understand that. Considering it's marketed at kids, remember this.
Technically, they're not different species, because she's human at that point.
That is true.
What? Oh,
so
wait.
Technically...
Yeah, I guess... wait, so what word is that, then? What word?
It's nothing, it's just...
How about interdimensional species? I don't freaking know.
I don't know, but am I allowed to sleep yet?
Yeah, we have to keep going, because, you need to go to sleep eventually. But okay, anyways, moving forward, so... Is that all you want to talk about Flash Entry?
Yeah, I'm done with him now.
I don't really have anything to say about him in this one.
Oh yeah, speaking of Flash Entry, what do you guys agree on? Are you guys okay with Flash Entry and Bon together?
What?
Wait, what? When did
you guys see? I don't think you guys saw that in the movie when you were reacting to it. But there was a moment in the movie when Bon and Flash Entry was together.
They were baking together.
Okay, sure. Okay, maybe they were embarrassed for the bread, but you cannot deny they kind of look cute together.
No. You
don't have to ship your head canon.
You don't have to ship everything. Seriously.
Okay.
It's 8 feet, of course he does.
Speaking of shipping, okay, I could
a little adorable.
We'll talk about it later. I mean, not the shipping, but I mean, Anyways, okay then. So moving forward. This is an interesting question that I need to pop out. What happened to the Dazzlings? Like, yeah, we know they're not the focus of the movie, but
Well,
they were. Remember in the musical with Rainbow Dash, they were mentioned in even Sunshet's demon form originally, but
you gotta think they're not really going to stay around probably at the moment.
I guess for the moment, not right now at the moment.
If anything, they're down in the sewers plotting their next revenge.
Sure. Yeah, especially with the picture I have up right now. Who knows? But yeah, okay, that will be for a future thing. Wait, what?
I just saw the picture you put up, and I don't know why I expected anything fucking different.
Damn, son.
Where you find that?
Where's
you know
the
what?
fine dish?
You guys don't like it? Okay, you guys do not like this picture? Okay, let me replace it with something else. Here you go, much more natural. We'll wait for the 10 seconds.
That is not natural.
Get no scope!
Sorry. Okay,
You do bam bam bam, and I will make the noise you hate.
Okay. So we need to continue because Aries both need to go to sleep eventually.
So do I.
Huh?
So do
Can
I.
just leave?
Yeah, everyone has to go to sleep except me.
Oh, can I just leave?
No, I
Oh
guess.
my.
Okay, how about this? We skip to the ending.
I've got nothing else to say.
How about we
I've
just address the
exhausted my
important
powers.
Whoa.
Okay, we will address on the important part, but not this picture.
I've exhausted my powers. I can't.
Okay. So let's go to the important parts now because it is true. Everyone needs to go to sleep.
My
I mean, not
revealing
everyone,
powers are
but you know
gone.
what I mean.
I've exhausted everything.
Okay, so let's talk about, I guess, the big surprise, the big reveal. Was anyone expecting Midnight Sparkle?
No. That's a simple
No.
answer. No one expected
Not
that.
really.
But can I just say the
Yeah.
freaking hell, the designs were amazing. Like holy shit.
Oh yeah. Do you like this picture? Do you like this picture, Aries?
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Okay. Destroy a random minion. Draw 2 random spell cards. She costs 4 mana. Surprisingly cheap. But yeah. Anyways, thank goodness. Did none of you get spoiled? No, did no one get spoiled? No one.
No one.
No one got a sense of, it feels like I might be expecting this, but no,
I
not.
avoid everything when it comes to these fucking movies, even the shorts, just in case.
That is good, because that was a good reaction. But yeah, like, that's the thing, though. Like, I was spoiled in some bits, but I never saw Midnight Sparkle coming. I was, oh, snap. One problem I have to mention, though, the fight between the two was
Oh, it was so short.
Yeah.
the
It was just like, and then it's over.
The thing is, Twilight's Heart really wasn't in it anyway, so it was kind of like.
True. I
and
feel the whole movie itself felt really short.
it is short.
Yeah, it was
feels
only
like an
an hour and a
episode.
half. It was an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Was it even an hour and a half?
Yeah.
I don't think it was an hour.
It feels like 30 minutes.
Oh, I thought it was an hour and a half.
They could have done a little bit more with the games, but then again,
I was looking. But it's the same. They did the whole thing with the games in the main
and the
series.
Crystal Empire is
So
just a
it's
means
fine.
to an end.
Really, they don't like doing a lot of
Animation.
animation. Yeah, pretty much.
Although the animation for the Transform was pretty good.
It is, except I don't know. Like I'm still a little bit in the fence with Sunset Shimmer's. What is that? War paint on her eyes? What is that? The red thing covering Sunset Shimmer's eye area.
But did anyone
I
else
believe
think?
maybe.
Does anyone else go sort of get like a little bit of like? Didn't we already do this with Celestia and Luna?
Yes, I am getting that
It's
vibe.
so fucking like
Yeah.
really.
I was getting the vibe. This feels
Sun,
like
moon.
Sunset. This feels like Luna and Celeste are fighting all over again.
It really does.
It felt like it.
Yeah.
Especially for the fact that Sunset wasn't just outright okay, she powered up, but she kind of represents the sun, and
Yeah,
then
and then you had Twilight,
Midnight Twilight,
Yeah, exactly.
kind of representing the night. So basically, that's a nice touch. Not sure if it was intentional, but it feels like it.
Although I would have really loved if they just put like a a camera pan to Luna, just like, really?
No, that would be for fan-made content.
That would be hilarious. So I would have loved that.
Yeah, Sunshine is a Teenage Mutant Ninja Human. I don't know if she's not a mutant. She's an interdimensional being. That's much more better and more understanding to think about. I don't know whatever. But yeah. Oh yeah. I need to backtrack a little bit, but we have to mention the pendant or the clock, whatever the thing that Science Twilight made.
I like to think of it as Iron Man's arc reactor.
Yeah, I got a lot of jokes from that. It is kind of true, especially when, you know, she was making it and then the way how it was presented in the end.
Yeah, I think that was a reference.
It's gotta be.
But yeah, like a lot of people, like we cannot deny this. No one knows how that thing works. Like, does anyone have any?
It absorbs, but then she can't control it. It summons portals. What the fuck?
Does
Too
anyone?
much of it will transform you.
Does anyone know a theory for this? Like, nostalgic, do you have something to say?
A theory about this? I don't know. I think I might let the others talk about this one.
Yeah, Sub-Zero, get the fuck out of here.
Oh god, is he here?
He will get spoiled. So get the hell out of here. Get out of here, bro. Yeah. For nostalgic Brony, for you don't know who that was. That was another reactor, but we need. He hasn't. He is way behind. He needs to get the hell out of here. Get out. You don't like your kind. No, not like that, but you know what I mean. But yeah, anyways, the pendant thing, it wasn't explained properly, but it did the job, I guess. I'm not sure if it's working for the good side or bad side, because in the end, it kind of got everyone together-ish. Really depends on how you see it. But yeah, you know what? What about Spike? What do you guys think about Spike the dog?
Oh, Spike the dog's awesome.
Adorable.
Who is better, Spike or Spike the dog?
Oh, I like Spike anyway, so it doesn't even matter to me.
No, I like Spike, but the potential of him is so not used properly.
Exactly. I think they used him quite good in this.
I don't know, like, they don't know how to use him properly. Like, he has so much potential, especially with the situation he's in. He's not with the same, species. He's living under a different species. He lives in a different type of lifestyle. And the fact is, why? They're not using him to the fullest. It's kind of sad to think that, he has so much potential. Nope. We'll just go away from that. But yeah, what about Angel Bunny? What do you guys think about Angel Bunny?
Yeah,
There was nothing to think of him in this.
Yeah.
I mean, in this universe, not the one that we know.
Nothing. There hasn't been really anything about him in this universe.
I don't know.
I can't give an opinion on that one.
I guess it's just a bunny then.
Yeah.
It's just a bunny.
You're just wasting time, 8 feet.
Yeah,
I
that
know.
one
Okay,
was a waste of time,
I'm
I'll be honest.
shooting through this. Okay, I'm trying to move fast now. Okay. Okay. So what? Oh yeah. Okay. You know what? Let's just.
Wait, do you have all this written down?
Yes, I have. I have
my
planned this
God.
for weeks. Notice that I have so many pictures of them already prepared.
He's got
Oh,
scripts.
yeah, I've been wondering about that.
Okay. I wanted to talk about the relationship between Applejack and Sunset because if you think about it, they have like a real genuine relationship in the movies and even in the comic. But we'll just skip that part. And I guess we'll just keep I'm shooting. Okay. But then here's the thing though. What about Twilight and Twilight meeting together? What do you guys think about that?
That was funny.
Yeah, apart from it was funny, was it really needed?
Yeah, like
Yes.
it felt like this could have been a nice opportunity in the next one because it also felt too rushed.
Yeah. I mean, to be like the after edits thing as well, after credit thing.
Oh yeah, that one.
8 feet, why do you have to put that picture there?
Hey, come on. I have to put some shipping moments at least.
Yeah, but not that.
Really?
Shush!
You saw it as well, didn't you?
Shush! You people, I'm being professional. Shush.
That's not professional.
Okay, let me switch it then. Okay, here we go. This is a much better picture. Much more
I don't trust.
innocent. Much more
I'm not
innocent.
trusting.
Okay, but I guess this will be one of the last two. Okay, so anyways, this raises a good question. We now have the parallel characters among themselves and all that stuff. We have Science Twilight among with the main 7 or 6, 8. I can't even think what number it is now. Whatever, main characters. how does this work in a sense of... Okay, we have two Twilights. Sunset Shimmer, we have her. And the other Sunset Shimmer, we'll just think about that in the future, whatever. But that'll be further in the future. But then that's the thing, though. Like, how this three dynamic, are they gonna treat each other, basically? Like, how is... Like, yes, we have Princess Twilight will be like the mentor figure for Sunset. While is Sunset and Science Twilight gonna be like they're gonna be like the friends, the friend making part. And
I don't really think Twilight would be seen as a mentor after this, because I think the ending for this one was Sunset realizing that she can basically do things more by herself. So that might take Twilight's role, or at least Princess Twilight's role, out of it. And we could see probably Sunset Shimmer mentor Science Twilight a bit.
But the thing is, she doesn't know friendship yet. Like, Sunset hasn't fully known friendship in its fullest yet. She's still learning. So I still see Princess Twilight as a possible mentor, but not in a sense of Celestia and Twilight, but more of a sense of friend, getting together, figuring out stuff together, something like that.
Yeah, I don't think so, to be honest.
What about you, Brody Monster? What do you think about this dynamic?
Wrong name, mate.
Huh?
He's not Brony Monster.
God damn it. Everyone keeps using the word brony in their names. I'm confused. Sorry about that, nostalgic. Everyone's name uses... Okay, anyways, nostalgic. I'll just call you nostalgic. That's why I want to just say no brony.
Hey, I never used it.
Alright.
Yeah. Anyways, nostalgic, what do you think about the dynamic between Science Twilight, Princess Twilight, and Sunset Shimmer?
Not really too much to think about over here. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it might work. Like, I don't know. It could work.
It could, like, I guess it's more of a future problem thing. We don't really know what they're planning with this dynamic and stuff. Most likely, we will not see Princess Twilight much, because we kind of have a Twilight already for Sunset Shimmer to, interact with, basically.
Well, here's a question then that needs to be addressed. Because I don't know, you can tell me if this was addressed in like the newest episode, but this ended off with Twilight already being in the human world. So are they just gonna like completely unaddress that, and there's not gonna be like a little bit there, where they'll actually or is she just gonna cut back straight back into Equestria?
There is, I don't want to say anything, but there is something interesting that binds these two together. That's all I have to say. So yeah, but anyways, even though, I guess it's a good time for us to start closing everything down. I kind of wanted to talk about that moment when Sunset kind of saved Twilight and stuff like that. I don't know what's with the blush from Twilight when they were holding hands. I don't know what.
Of course, you would notice that.
No, literally, this is not edited.
8 feet. Yeah. One, you got to remember Twilight hasn't really been around people that much, so anything's gonna that's just a normal reaction. That's a bodily reaction. It's not.
On, look at that. Look at that.
No, it's a bodily reaction.
I guess. Okay, sure.
Biological. It's not.
Okay, sure. I will agree. Not me. Okay, sure. I will go with the fact that yes, Science Twilight hasn't properly socialized yet to I don't know. Okay then. Okay. I'll just stop. Okay then. So anything else to say, everyone?
No.
Shamo?
About the actual movie itself, I think my biggest things about the movie that I didn't like I said, was mainly due to the designs of Flash Sentry and Cadence, Shining Armor. I think them two could have been a little bit better, and it just felt too fucking short. But other than that, I don't see anything wrong with it, to be honest.
Like, I keep hearing people saying that Rainbow Rock is still a better movie. I guess in the sense of pacing, or...
I don't know, actually. I'd have to give that a little bit more thought about which one I actually prefer.
Let's all just appreciate the songs.
Yeah, I have copyrighted music by Sony now. Yeah, you guys should start saving those music. What?
The fucking image you just
Shut up! It's professional! Anyways, everyone should start saving the music now
cool
because
with this.
Sony's currently taking all those down. If you still want to listen to the ending credits music, then yeah, go grab them because
Oh
Sony's
God, which
taking.
was that picture?
Shush!
I know.
It is professional. Everything is okay. So everything's taken down. Okay. I love the movie, but not to extent of this is the best movie. But I'm more of a this is a good movie. We can talk about this stuff like what we just did, but we have to hurry up because everyone has to go to sleep and stuff like that. But it also closes the Sunset Shimmer arc, which is a nice thing. It's a nice thing because at that point they can go everywhere. At that point, for another possible movie, which I will not say anything, and spin-off series, which might happen in the future. But yeah,
I think it's guaranteed almost. There's been so much talk about it.
not just that. Did you hear the recent news that they confirmed there's Equestria Girls, the movie 6?
What?
What?
What? That's too many.
Like,
Are
okay,
you
so I
making
mentioned
this? This
6.
sounds like you're making it up.
No, they just announced
Whoa.
it. But
Because I know
yeah.
they've announced season 6 of MLP. Maybe
Yes.
you're getting confused with that.
No, they even have a picture of it. Like, I'm not gonna say anything at that point. All we know is they already released a possible plot line for season 4. I mean, Equestria Girls 4. They even released a picture of it. I even read some of the synopsis, and when I read it, I'm like, how? I don't want to say what that is all about. You guys are gonna have to, go do it on your own free will.
So wait and see, Topaz.
Wait and see, basically. Yeah, just wait and see. Who knows? They might change it. Just like, in this movie, they changed a lot of things. Especially when you watch the deleted scenes. Because, okay, originally, Science Twilight wasn't supposed to be part of the main 6. She was supposed
Yeah, we know.
to... Okay, everyone knows. Okay,
Yeah.
good. Okay. So yeah, originally she was supposed to go away at the end of the movie. But yeah, instead we went with this route. It's like a parallel universe, literally. But okay then, guys. Well, anyways, what about you, Nostalgic Brony, before we end this? What's your thought on the movie in the end?
I thought the movie was actually, I thought it was actually pretty good. Due to the fact that I did hate, some of the characters in the movie. I still think that there are some things that might could have been a little bit better. Like, say for example, what I think Shanmu said about the character designs. I think they could have been a little bit better. I mean, Shining Armor, he looks too damn stiff. I mean,
What's everyone with Shining Armor? I don't get it. I'm okay with him, but yeah, continue.
but yeah. Other than that, I don't know. Character designs. I did like some of the characters in there. For example, like Angel Deboni. Take for example, when he's not an asshole in the show, he's pretty cute in this one. Let's be honest.
I will admit he looks fluffy
Yeah,
when being hugged by Science Twilight, but yeah, continue.
yeah, and I can't leave out Spike out on this one. I mean,
Spike.
yeah,
Originally, I thought it was. I'll continue. Sorry.
especially in that last scene, man. I mean, before Twilight
Gave
went
the
back
puppy
to become
eyes.
good again. Yeah, that is too damn adorable right there. But yeah, other than that, like I said before, I think the movie was good. Some things could have been a little bit better, but all in all, I think it was good.
Okay. So yeah, guys. So I guess that's it. Let me end this, I guess, podcast. With a possible future reference. I really hope no one gets the idea, but I think everyone knows what will happen in the next movie, maybe. But yeah, anyways, okay then, guys. So time to say our goodbyes. So is that it, everyone? That's it. Huh? Yeah, that's not
I
it.
also have to bring up one more thing. This doesn't have anything to do with the movie, but I've actually gotten something from someone that messaged me, and well, I was actually the one that brought it up. But 8 Feet. Someone by the name of Andrew Sherhart. He created like a YouTube reactionist community, and I I think he sent you a message on that saying if you want to join. It's
I have just mentioned to him that I ignore all invitations. So sorry about that.
So fucking true.
It's
Yeah, he does.
even the Steam Friends thing. I ignore everyone. There's this one guy who's been adding me for 3 years, and I just ignore him.
He doesn't have anyone on Steam, Skype.
Yeah, I'm surprised that he's friends with us at this point.
yeah.
But I don't know. Okay, enough about me. But yes, I'll just tell him sorry that I ignored his invitation. But until I get to know everyone within that, like this too, Ares, Hybrid, Ram, Violet. No, that's 3 people. Hybrid,
It's one
Ram,
person.
and Shamble.
Why is it so difficult? Why is it so hard for you
there's
to
3
just
names.
call me one thing?
At least it's not real names. I have my real name, Luisito Ignacio. But yeah,
Sorry, I didn't understand supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
It's fine, I know.
that's
it's
good.
alright,
That's good. But yeah, I'm nostalgic. Just tell him I'm very selective when it comes to adding people. Not because I don't like or hate them, but because I just don't want to. I'm just careful, basically. Especially with what happened to me 9 years in my life. So just
Don't.
understand, okay? Yeah,
Alright,
I won't mention it. Don't worry.
Well, he's already messaging in the stream chat right now, so
Huh?
he kind of knows.
Oh, well. Hey there. What's his name again? Andrew. Okay, what's his username again? Who is here?
AC
Yeah.
Twitch 8113.
Okay. So, AC Twitch, you were here from the very beginning in the stream. That's kind of awkward. I saw him in the beginning of the stream, so that's kind of awkward now. Shut up, everyone.
Wait, what happened?
But AC, just...
Turns out the person he's been avoiding has been here since the start.
Oh shit.
Okay, AC, just to let you know, I have nothing against you, okay?
I can't wait to see how he gets his way out.
Shut the heck up, I'm trying to think right now. But to everyone else that I ignored, I am not ignoring any of you because I don't like any of you, but because I want to have at least some sort of connection first, and then I will start considering adding you. So yes. Okay then, yeah. Don't quote me, please. Okay then.
Sorry, Andrew. I tried.
Quotes out of context. He did say there, out of context, that he hates everyone.
No, I don't hate everyone. I just say that I need to understand that person first, and then I start thinking about adding and stuff. Hey, you shush. But yeah, okay. But
Everyone's
anyways,
quoting
that's
HP
it.
here in the chat right now.
Okay then. Anyways, okay then, guys. So, not sure if this podcasting is gonna keep continuing in the future, but oh yeah, that's a good question. What about you guys? What do you think about this podcast? Did it work well? Did it overdid something? Help me fix it in the future.
I think you need to get a better handling on time.
Yeah.
Time. I think. Okay, don't worry. I'll fix that. Okay.
But other than that, I think it went pretty well. You did have a lot, like you said, a lot of questions already pre-prepared, a lot of pictures to go with it. So I think you did do it very well.
Oh, thank you. What the fuck? But yeah, thanks for that part. Like obviously, it's not perfect. It's not perfect, but I'm working on it. Especially for the fact that I'm taking Twitch more seriously now. So yeah, I'm gonna work on that. Airsmall, what about you?
What?
What do you think about the podcast? Help me improve it.
It's a lot better than they used to be.
Oh yeah, like remember the times when we talk about random shit?
No, do you remember the times when you talked about random shit?
Okay, that is true. That is
to be
true.
fair, I also did talk about some random shit in them.
With your goddamn facts.
Yeah, I don't know your facts. I remember that. Oh, is there any new facts today?
Hold on, let me go get the book.
Oh God.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
What about you, nostalgic? What's your first impressions of this podcast? And meeting with the others, Hybrid, Ram, and Shanmo.
I think this podcast went pretty good, actually. Even though considering this is the first time I've ever been on a podcast with you. I mean, but I think, honestly, the podcast went well for me. And meeting you guys as well, it was pretty good too.
Oh, thank you.
Ah, thank you.
Yeah, and sorry for talking over on you on some occasions, but majority of occasions. Sorry for talking over
That's
you on
just
that
hate.
part.
Oh, that's alright.
I do. I'm doing it again. Sorry. Oh yeah, but I will. Hopefully we will get like if we're gonna do this more in the future. We hopefully will create like a dynamic which will not be perfect. Evidence of this to people who keeps noticing that I keep doing that. But yeah, I will improve. I will improve this podcast, or he might be a more he might actually become a series of his own. But this is more of a thing that is dedicated directly to Equestria Girls friendship games. So yeah, and yeah, I'm glad that you enjoyed being with us, being here with us. I will upload. Continue.
I'm sorry.
You. Continue.
I just want to say one thing. I just want to apologize for showing up late to the podcast and stuff.
That's
fine.
That's not.
I'll be honest. On past broadcasts, 8 feet didn't even turn up for a few.
No, don't mention that part, please. No.
Yeah, this isn't really me. Like, I mean, I usually like show up to this stuff like around, but because today was a little busy for me, I ended up showing up a little bit late. But
Nah, we understand.
just let you know, this isn't me.
Nah, we understand about stuff like that.
Don't worry, everyone is there will always be something gonna just coming out of nowhere, and then you have to handle it first.
Yeah.
But yeah, yes. Anyways, yeah, guys. In the chat, I will upload this in YouTube. This will also be a highlight in Twitch if you want to watch it in the future. And wait, hello.
Yeah.
It says hold on while we try to get the call. The internet is fucking up again. But yeah, I'm gonna have to hurry up now because we're about to end this. But yeah, yes, there is a lot of questions and discussions that I haven't actually wanted it to be talked about. But everyone has schedules in their spare time, and we cannot let them drag on a little too long like what I'm doing right now. But okay then. Well, anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Again, support them's fighting herds Indiegogo crowdsource campaign. They're almost done within 3 days. They're like 97% almost done. So yeah, guys, go check them out. Support them, spread the word. And yeah, thanks for watching. And everyone say their goodbyes first. Shamo, you go first. Shamo. Okay, anyways.
Hello?
Hey, Shamo, we're saying our goodbyes. You go first.
Bye.
That was too simple.
Why did the call just cut out for me alone?
Okay, I talked a lot. I showed advertisement stuff, and then we're about to say our goodbye. You want to say something first?
Bye.
I guess that's enough. Okay, then, Nostalgic Brony, you.
Goodbye, everyone. And yeah, see you guys later. Stay nostalgic.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, you guys can plug in your stuff. So
go to my Twitch, bitch. Get it?
That's a little too literal, but sure. Okay, that's
what? I'm serious. Dude.
Yeah, I get. Yeah, go to her Twitch. There's actually a Hearthstone tournament between me and her next week.
Who's winning?
Who's winning? You.
Yes, I am.
But okay, anyways, next week possibly there will be a Hybrid Ram versus Shimo 1995 tournament Hearthstone thingy.
And to no one's surprise, there will be an update video on my channel tomorrow.
Yeah!
Another update video.
Yeah! Yay! More content for Shimo. Oh.
Another update. Just what everybody wanted.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess okay. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. And until then, I need to count to 10 because delay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.